when Arsenal go around saying we got the most FA Cups in the history of it, I'm like, I don't like that they get to say that. I want to be able to say that as well because it's a cool cup. I want it.
Yeah, it is, but it depends. It just depends on the context. Of course, we want it. I'm not turning down cups. Definitely not. No, yeah, but like the context of the cups, like what you do. I keep saying it. Yeah, we can't if we finish 7th or 6th, but we get another FA Cup. It's still not good. Like we have to be doing some stuff in the league.
But I don't understand where we got we finished 7th and win the FA Cup. I don't understand where that's come from.
No, because what I'm saying is it's providing basically if we win a couple, we're in the top 4. I'm happy. If we win a couple, we're out of the top 4. I'm not happy.
Yeah, but what if you?
That's all I mean by that.
God forbid, yeah. What if it's 5th? What if it's 5th FA Cup in Europa?
Europa League. Yeah, that again. There you get. That's what I'm saying. You created a thing where that's acceptable because of where we're at. I'll take that definitely because we're in the Champions League. You win the Europa League and the FA Cup again. That's back-to-back FA Cups as well. So that would be very, very good.
Lifting
and 5th, yeah.
Do you know because the killer is my thing is that one thing we've realized is we can't cut it with the Champions League mandem.
Would you care about that? Sorry, just quickly. Would you prefer like Adam? He's saying so get in the top 4, but don't win the FA Cup or don't win the Carabao Cup.
No, because what you get into the Champions League for? You just go
like saying winning the Europa League, but then if you win the Europa League, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
Trophy. I'm talking about, bro. A trophy is what. So, at the end of the day, when we get into these, tournaments, you go to the top 4 to play Champions League football with the chance of winning it. My thing is, you have to like. The Europa League at this moment is our present level, but we can actually win this competition. I want to, but I'm just saying, I don't want to just go to competitions, qualify to do nothing. Like we're in these, I have expectation. All domestic cups we're in, have expectation to win. The European Cup that we're in, I have expectation to win. In the Champions League, we're just going there to add up the numbers and get knocked out in the final 16.
So you're saying don't qualify for it until we're in a position to win for it. But the only problem with that is that that's not sustainable because you have to be in it to generate the revenues that you want to get a squad that reflects one that could win the Champions League.
No, but I'm saying we have to. I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying right now, winning the Europa League is right. We're a Europa League side, really.
Yeah, this season the Europa League is the pinnacle.
But I do want to push on. I'm saying that this season, where I am now, I'm ready to push on next season and say we'll add more pieces so we can compete. For the some people just want to play Champions League. Every tournament I'm in, I would like to win. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying right now, the focus is all on Europa. We found our level. Next season, we have to step it up again and say, well, I'm looking for semi-final, quarters. And then the season after that, you try to do one better and say, well, let's try and win the whole lot. But then that's got to be... Man United are not a club that go into tournaments without expectation to win. I think that's kind of old school. That's the echoing really Ronaldo in this moment. If you're in these things,
but are Arsenal expected to win the Champions League?
I don't think Arsenal don't sound like.
No, they've never done it before, but they're consistently getting in it now, and their team is better for it. Like if we just have the mentality that bro. If we just, you're thinking too much about like. I feel like you're on the track of like. Okay, if you're just not good enough to win it, what's the point being in it? Basically, that's basically what you're saying. If I don't go in it thinking we got a chance of winning this thing, what's the point in being in it? But I'm saying to be a top team and to be sustainable and to be in with a shout of winning the top stuff, you have to be in it every year. For me, I'm not comfortable. Don't get me wrong. If you're way off it, yeah, I get it. Like the rebuild, it's like, listen, not being in Europe will probably help us this year because of this, or I get there's some anomaly seasons in it, but like. Back to back, like not in it, right? For me, and like not doing well enough in the league to put runs together to be in it, but winning another cup, I'm uncomfortable with that. Like I actually would take if we didn't win. I want to win the FA Cup. We're in it. I'm not saying that because I think you get like a mutually exclusive. If you pick that, it means you don't want that. If we got in the top 4, if we got in the top 4, yeah, but we didn't win a trophy.
That's a
this season.
That's a
I
shambles.
wouldn't be that angry. We've just got
No,
back
but
to back. No, do you know why? Wait, bro. Do you know why?
I hear you.
It's not that bad, because I'm saying we've got back to back trophies. So within this little period that we've had, we've got a couple of trophies there. What we've had with winning them trophies, though, is basically not being where we want to be in the league and not being consistent enough. If you were to swap that for a year and say, give me some more consistency, but we didn't get a Carabao Cup, I'm not fussed about that. We did get an FA Cup for a season. I don't mind it.
The point that I'm saying that, guys, top 4 is not a trophy. I need you to understand.
I'm not saying it is.
So then this is now saying, and I want to, don't get twisted, I want to finish in top 4, but we're in these competitions to raise something at the end. We're in these
100%.
competitions to lift. So I'm not saying these things are not, I don't see them as mutually exclusive. Some people think I'm trying to lower the standards. I'm saying, guys, winning a trophy is important, and you want your team to win a trophy every damn season. Now, which one? Well, at Premier League, we're a bit off it. Every competition that we're in,
we can't win the Premier League.
There we go. Every competition that we're in, I would like to win it. I go into competition saying, yeah, we can win that, we can win that, we can win that. Now, what people have done is they've retired their things to saying, you know what, just being in the Champions League is enough. It's not. It's not going to be enough. It will never be enough for this club. This club has to win silverware. Them 5 barren years of no trophies wasn't good enough. I'm saying that I want to, and hear me out for the people in the back as well. I want to win silverware. Yeah, finishing in top 4 is just not enough for me. I'm sorry. At the end of the season, when there's finals, I would like my team to be there. I can't give you any more clarity. I do not shit on domestic trophies. I don't shit on anything we're in. If they create a new trophy tomorrow, I want to win it, especially being the inaugural one, bro. We need to win trophies because that's what people care about in the end. When it's all said and done, we don't care that you finish, because what did you do? We know when we say, raw, okay, you finished in the top 4, 3-4 years in a row, but what did it amount to? You just finished it. What have you done with it? Yes, you're okay. You raised a lot of revenue, but what? After these 5, all the years of Poch, the years of whoever, what has happened in that time? You competed. What about the fans? There's something special about raising a trophy, bro. And no one's gonna tell me that that doesn't mean more to the fans than a top 4 finish.
Of course it does. But what does it? Right. I hear you. I agree with everything you just said about it's about winning like trophies. Like if you're in a competition, you're in said competition to win the competition. Absolutely. We're not in the Carabao Cup to go out and not win it. We're not in the FA Cup to go out and not win it. We're not in the Europa League to go out and not. We want to win the trophies 100%. But I do think the context is key. Because, and I know, like, you can say, well, who's saying that we're going to finish 5th or like 6th? But I'm saying finishing outside the top 4 when you're trying to build and be better and do better and buy better, it means something. I'm not saying keep getting back to back the Champions League to celebrate the fact that you're getting it. I'm talking about us trying to rebuild our club and go in the direction that we want to go in. And the problem is the reason why the Arsenal fans, if you take them, say, we don't care about these cups now, we want like the big ones, is because they've been there and done, like you said, the multiple top 4s. They've done the most FA Cups, League Cup, they're not really interested in, whatever, yeah? So they're saying, like, we've done that. We always used to get in the top 4. That's cool. Like, we want the big trophies now, right? And I get it. You could say, well, you keep the longer you go without nothing, like 0, we start looking. Like, it's cool, put the pressure on FC, cool, no problem. I understand all of that. But we've literally just seen that you could have a shit season, terrible season that's not sustainable, where it's so bad you go into the next season not feeling like you've progressed, like you could even be part of the top conversations to win the top honours, which is what our club is built on, by the way. Yes, it's built on FA Cups and Carabao Cups, but if we're not careful, we're going to normalise that it's okay to be nowhere near the Premier League and nowhere near the Champions League. And that's what worries me. If we get into this,
we're not going to do that.
But that's what I'm saying. If we get into that, it's a scary slope, bro, because that we're saying as long if you're not competing for the top honours, which is the Premier League, Man United's bread and butter is not the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. It's the Champions League and the Premier League, bro. And for me, if we're saying it's all right not to do that because we won the cups that aren't as prestigious as those, I'm going, well, we just came from that. We just won an FA Cup the other day, so I got my taste of FA Cup. Cool. If we win it again, I'm very happy. I'll be at Wembley, armpits up, I'll be happy. But what I'm saying is now, because of how bad we were last season, bro, I actually think it's more important to get closer to where we actually want to be, which is challenging for the Premier League and challenging for the Champions League, bro.
Wait, are we losing our heads right now? Look, just imagine.
No.
Wait, hold on, let's hear me out. Because
right.
I feel like I don't understand why we're not on the same track.
And it's mixed in the comments as well, by the way.
I don't understand because I hope you lot understand something. I expect to finish in the top 4. If you ask me my season expectations, top 4 Europa League. I said that from before a ball was kicked. Yeah, that's my season expectations.
No, but the gripe is that you said that you don't mind not finishing the top 4.
No, but I'm saying if we let's the worst case scenario, we finish 5th and win the Europa. Am I gonna say that's a bad season? I won't. I'm gonna want.
Sorry, if what? Sorry,
if we finish 5th and win the Europa, am I gonna say it's a bad season? I won't,
because you're in the Champions League next season. Because you won a trophy
lifted something, and it's good to win these. It's good to win stuff. Now, there's something special about lifting trophies. It breeds a very good mentality. The problems I've had with other teams that you compare us to, the Arsenals and stuff, and we're nothing like them. Man United have always prioritized every cup that they're in. And that's something from Fergie. Fergie never said, I'll take that one and not that one. He doesn't do that. We go into cup saying...
No, but the difference is that we challenge for the big ones, though. We haven't challenged for the big ones for ages.
No, but the point I'm making is Fergie wanted to win everything. He never said, this new question that is in new football, would you take this one over that one? We never did that. I agree with that. Exactly. So the point I'm saying, I'm still of the mindset of that. Any tournament that I'm in, I go in there with the expectation of trying to win. The only thing that's become very difficult to win is the Premier League now. But then FA Cup on your day can do your job. Carabao on your day can do your job. Now we're in the Europa. I believe we're the best team in the Europa. We can win that. Now this is my standards for this season. Next season, I expect Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals. Then we push on. I've not lowered the standards at all. I've just understand where we are.
That's what I'm saying. So we got to be in it. We got to be in it then.
I'm with you, but I'm telling you that I'm still saying we're playing. I want to play Champions League football next season. Some people hearing what I'm saying and saying he's just picking the Carabao. I've never said that.
What's your answer to this question then? What is the lowest acceptable position in the league? And does it depend on cups?
The lowest position really is 5th. We need to finish in the top 4. Bro, this season I'm looking for top 4, but I want cups. 5th is the lowest. And that's 5th with a thingy. That's 5th with a significant trophy, Europa. Really. 5th Europa League, we'll take that.
Finish 4th with no trophy this season. That's not a good season.
If we finish what?
If we finish 4th with no trophies, is that a bad season?
It's not good enough.
No, is it a bad season?
It's all right. It's not good enough. It's all right.
I think that will be a good season. What helps us more this season? Finishing, say, SR, etc., etc. You got one hand tied behind your back, right? You got to rob Peter to pay Paul if you don't get the P's in. It's all about P's, right? What helps us more this season? Finishing, say, 5th, yeah. And so that means obviously Europa League again and getting an FA Cup / Carabao Cup. Yeah. Or do you think we'd have a better summer window if we finished 4th and got in the Champions League? So basically, we don't get back in the Champions League by winning the Europa League. Take the Europa League out of it, yeah? Is it better to get 4th and get the Champions League money so we can keep building this squad at a better level and attract the players that we want to? Or is it better to finish 5th?
Actually, 5th and we saying 5th and 5th,
but the trophy that we win, but there's the 5th but it's so important to win trophies. 5th in Carabao Cup.
5th in Carabao Cup's not. 5th in Carabao is not enough.
But it's a trophy. It's about winning a trophy. We won another trophy.
To win trophies, but 5th in Carabao,
right? And 5th in an FA Cup. What does that do for us again? Apart from the day of wow, we're back to back FA Cup, which is wicked. Don't get me wrong, day out.
It's nice,
wicked,
but it's
wicked.
not.
It feels
It's
wicked.
not.
What does it
That's what
do?
I'm saying. It's not like it's
But
not.
that's what I'm saying. And so it isn't. So the
And
thing
that's
about
why
winning the
we're-
trophy,
still
you're
win-
basically saying that
No.
it's more important. No, wait there. You're basically saying then the most important thing, we're roundabout saying you're basically saying the most important thing is to get back in the Champions League then. It is about that.
No, because I'm not. The issue that I'm saying to you is, I'm saying that as a minimum, bare minimum, fourth and the trophy is bare minimum. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying bare minimum for me, yeah, is fourth and a trophy.